with big-time stuff.
Gage Harrelson leads it off for Florida State, and a fastball in there for strike one. Had to minimize its pitch count and work to the count, and he missed with the curveball.
You get to college baseball, you're playing at Oregon State with a Friday night guy, and you're looking to get big strikeouts.
Strike three called, a fastball at the knees.
Opportunity here, strike out the side.
Shoots to the backstop from Whitney, and a wild pitch sends Gage Harrelson down to second base. That wasn't on purpose either.
No, sir.
Called, strike three. Went with the curve, catches Miles Bailey looking.
First pitch of the game was a swing by Talt. That gives you a good sign of what they're looking to do.
Over the mound, Drew Farrell ranging near the bag at second base, and he throws out Gavin Turley. A 7-pitch, 1-2-3 inning. The numbers don't lie. 79% of super regional winners who won game one win the series. Swing and a miss, blew it by him, elevating a fastball.
An aggressive hitter, a guy that likes to swing it.
And sure enough, what does he do?
Attaboy, Roxy, just his 30th start of the year.
A pitch, swing and a miss, elevating. 5 strikeouts for Dax Whitney, 2 gone.
He's catching.
On the ground, past the sliding third baseman Trent Carraway. In the first ball in play by Florida State. May 17th for Hankerson. In the air to right center field and deep. Hustling over is Easton Talt. He's at the wall, he leaps, and it's off the wall. Fired back in by Cannon Reeder. Around third, coming in, diving at the plate. Hankerson is out. Off the relay, but Florida State takes the lead as Drew Farrell scores for the Seminoles.
Just an incredible play by Arquette.
Swing and a miss, Weber chasing. Looped out toward right center, going back with room is Max Williams, who makes the catch.
With all those road games and the hotels and the bus rides, you go make a play. Tough one. You know, it's just been something that we look as a blessing and has made us stronger.
Familyness of this program, you could see it throughout.
Alex Lodis, a liner to center. Gage Harrelson stops at second. The Seminoles up 2 on with nobody out.
In the regular season.
Line to right, right at Easton Talt, backing up, makes the catch. Gage Harrelson tags, breaks for third, staying at first is Lodis. Outscored their opponents 50-6. Curve, struck him out. Second time that Dax Whitney has gotten Miles Bailey. The pitch. Swing and a miss, got him. 7 strikeouts for Dax Whitney. 8 for 17, 2 homers last weekend. And he tops that one toward third. On a backhand, it gets past Cal Fisher. And trickles down the left field line, and Peterson is on. And the first base runner for Oregon State to lead off the bottom of the third. Redshirt junior from Tampa. And gets the pitch in there for a strike. Snapped off that breaking ball, and a beauty from Bellini.
Come on, has him sharp.
Pass third, fair ball, down the line, toward the corner, Chase Williams goes to dig it out. Tice Peterson being waved, relay throw from Lodis, and they got him at the plate. Both shortstops showing off. And now Lodis' turn for the Seminoles.
Wow. Yeah, 2 of the best shortstops in the entire country are here today in Corvallis.
The home field is confirmed. The runner is out.
And Turley.
On the ground is short. Alex Lodis scoops it up, rockets to first.
I know Joey Wong's on this staff. I remember watching them as kids.
Strike 3 called, and Chase Williams has gone looking. Curve, called strike 3. 9 strikeouts for Whitney. Bellini, the pitch. And reaching forward, a bouncer toward the middle of the diamond. Tough play, Drew Farrell. And not in time, infield hit, Arquette. Again, the payoff. Called strike 3. What a pitch from Joey Bellini. Out toward left field and deep. Chase Williams going back to the alley. It's over his head, off the wall. Arquette trying to score, and Oregon State has tied the game. Wilson Weber, an RBI double, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, here come the Beavs. Wilson Weber, catcher, came up with a ton. An answer.
Line drive, left field, sinking. Good break on it by Chase Williams for the catch. But he's from the state of Arizona. There's how deep Chase Williams is playing in left. And they called a balk. And Joey Vellini called for a balk, and now taking up his case with Darren Hyman, the second base umpire, and now Link Jarrett coming out. This is to talk to the umpire. It's not a mound visit, because if it is, that's the second visit, he'd be out of the game. Jarrett talking to the umpire, Vellini, and he made a movement with that. That little flinch.
That is a ball. Get out of this inning here.
Ground ball to second, routine for Drew Farrow. Fields slings it on to first. Beavers are gone, they tie it. And he walks him for the second time in the 7th full count that Whitney has gone to. Mississippi State twice. Strike 3 called, outside edge, and Lodis didn't agree. 10 strikeouts for Dax Whitney. Turns it over to the bullpen here in the 5th. Runner will go from first, the pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out, elevating a fastball. Some of the similarities, you look at the numbers, swing and a miss, the breaking ball again from Vellini.
For both of these squads, 982 fielding percentage.
Reeder lays one down, Vellini took too much time to get rid of it. Where Tice Peterson was thrown out on that magnificent relay from Alex Lodis. And speaking of magnificent plays, that was not easy, and Cal Fisher made it look easy.
On the East Coast, it's a dirt mound.
Talt pushes a bunt. Charging at second, Drew Farrow has no play. Bunt hit for Talt. Got him, struck him out. And a huge pump of the fist, and Vellini escapes. Singer out in shallow right. And Bailey clubs one out toward deep right center. Way back there, and it is gone, and Florida State has the lead. It continues in the postseason for Miles Bailey. 2-1 Seminoles.
On a heater right now. Now 7 home runs in his last 8 ball games.
Cal Fisher turns one around and a sharp single out toward left center.
With the fastball right there, you know it's in the back of his mind.
Another big swing and a miss, and Williams down on strikes. Swing and a miss. Keljo got him.
The outer half of the plate has been there all game long.
3-2. And strike 3 called, snaps off the curve, and Turley looking back in disbelief.
Mike Martin.
Chopper charging in a third. Cal Fisher fields, quickly gets rid of it, and guns out Caraway. Double from Jacob Craig. Line to left in a 2-hit game for Carnes. Takes a wide turn, stumbles a bit around first, goes back. And how big one run could be in this game. Chopped to second base. A.J. Singer waits on a high bounce, looks at second as no play, and throws out Harrelson.
Cannot give him any freebies here.
Skied by Lodis behind first, twisting toward the stands. And Jacob Craig has a play. The pitch. Line the other way, and a base hit for Max Williams. Around third, here comes Carnes. Turley's throw to the plate, not in time. Throw down to first. Williams is out, but the run scores for Florida State.
Innings pitched in the regional.
Fly ball to left, Williams going back. Up against the fence, he leaps, and it's off the wall. That 14-foot high wall in left, and a fly ball that carried, and Singer ends up at second. And the Beavers a leadoff double to open up the home 7th. The pitch. Called, strike 3. 7th strikeout as Vellini snapped the curveball off.
It's been that big breaking ball.
Got him with the breaking ball. For Florida State, Charles enters. 3-1 Seminoles, last of the 7th.
Knowles going with the righty here against him.
Craig swings in a fly ball center field. Max Williams has room, makes the catch, reaching the rim of the warning track, and Oregon State is gone in the 7th.
Drew Farrow and Chase Williams.
Swing and a miss, tied him up. He gets the strikeout. Catcher last year, for catcher Mitch Canham. Farrow gets into one. Deep right center field. Back, and it is off the wall. The Karam chasing after it. Easton Talt, the right fielder, gets to it. And that's just off the top of the fence to the right of dead center, and Drew Farrow with a double. So they're going to intentionally walk Chase Williams and take their chances. 2007. Ground ball right side and through for Brody DeLavalier. Around third, here comes Farrow. Throw goes to third to try to get Williams. He is out, and the run will count.
ACC and the SEC and the ACC is on a roll this year.
Arquette chases the pitch and a big pump with a fist. Joe Charles in the NCAA tournament.
Yes, without question.
Charles, strike three. 1, 2, 3 go the Beavers. They are 31-0 when leading after 8, and they have a 3-run lead here in the 9th. And Oregon State has not come back when trailing after 8 this season. 1 and 2, the pitch to Lodi. Swing and a miss. Hutchinson elevates, gets the strikeout. Line drive and a start for Oregon State in the 9th. Gets past the sliding. Williams all the way to the wall.
Get this place fired up in Corvallis. Ball hit sharply into left center field.
The pitch. Strike 3 called. And Caraway is gone looking. Singer, ground ball toward the hole. Lodis gets in front of it. Throws to first. Singer is out. One strike pitch. Florida State College. Charles, the pitch. And it's ball 4, and Oregon State will get the tying run to the plate. And the pinch hitter, Macias, just 154 this year. He has 2 home runs. But he is 3 for 7 as a pinch hitter.
Is he selling out for it?
Macias, line drive, base hit to right. Gage Harrelson fields. They're going to hold the runner at third as Weber stays there. Gets away from the catcher, Carnes, and a wild pitch brings in a run.
Let's go, Beaver!
Charles, the pitch. Line drive to left. That's a hit over toward the line, and Oregon State will tie the game. Jacob Craig, a 2-run single with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the bottom of the 9th, and we're knotted at 4s. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Harrelson back at the track, halfway onto the track, puts it away. In the air, left center field, playable for the new center fielder is Dallas Macias roaming over. The pitch. Bailey in the air, right center field, hustling over. Easton Talt on the move. High drama from the outset. Fisher, line drive into center and a single, and he barks something into his dugout for hits and at-bats. Consecutive at-bats, but a weak grounder right side. Backhanded Jacob Craig. Underhands, Oaks tries to find the bag, and he does, and out at first base. It's Drew Farrow. Line drive, and the winning run is on for Oregon State. Caught off on a backhand, now it gets past Chase Williams. And Kate ends up at second base to lead off the bottom of the 10th. Abraham. On the ground, sliding stop at short. Lodis holds onto it, and there's runners at the corners with nobody out. An intentional walk, there was an open base, it's at second. Check swing tapper in front of the plate, picked up by Carnes, covers the plate and tags the plate with his glove for the out. John Abraham. In the air, center field, that'll win it for the Beavers. Oregon State has walked off Florida State to take game 1. The Beavers made it tough on themselves last week, having to come through the losers bracket to win the Corvallis Regional. They made it tough on themselves today, but as Mitch Canham told us, Devin, yesterday, this is the way